Bob, the weekend is here. A lot of people probably already celebrating the weekend this evening, and it wasn't too bad. It was pretty warm out there.
I'm sure some people are already. Yeah, we had some big storms in some places. I was in Northport visiting my parents, and it came down pretty heavy there for a good half hour, 45 minutes, and it had a lot of lightning too, and it was a little bit earlier than normal. So we're going to see this kind of pattern stick around too. And what that means is, look out, we could see some showers and some thunderstorms. Even at 11 o'clock in the morning will not be out of the question near the coast. Here's what's going on. Casey Keno, this is Tower Cam, and I'm going to show you this beautiful sunset tonight. You'll see just spectacular colors as the sun gets below the horizon. We had some high clouds left over from the clouds and storms that were inland. They kind of pushed out into the Gulf, and look at that. Is that spectacular or what? 2 nights in a row now we've had such a wild looking sunset here. And photos, they came, plenty of them. Anna Maria City Pier, that's not Anna Maria City Pier, but we had plenty of photos. I will post them on mysuncoast.com. Well, here's the story. Late morning and early afternoon thunder showers and storms near the coast. So that'll happen near the coast. And then the main focus will be east of I-75 later in the afternoon, with 1 or 2 of those storms making it back toward the coast in the late afternoon. It will be hot, as you would expect this time of year. Heat index up near 100 degrees to 105. And it'll start early, too. It'll start to feel very warm. Even at sunrise, say 8 o'clock in the morning, the heat index will be up near the mid to upper 80s. And then as far as the week ahead goes, more storms are scattered about each and every day. So the summer pattern continues. It's a little bit different than our normal summer pattern in that high pressure is right over the top of us and at the surface. And so that allows for some very light winds. And if we don't get the east winds in the morning, and that usually butts up against the sea breeze in the afternoon, we have the big storms fire up, and then they carry back toward the coastline in the late afternoon. That's not the case lately. We're having the sea breeze effect, bringing some showers near the coast, and then those push inland in the late afternoon. Now that outflow boundary has made it all the way out into the Gulf now, and a few showers could pop up there with a warm water temperature at 87 degrees. A little dry air around today. There's some African dust making its way across the Gulf of Mexico now, all the way from Africa. Very fine particles and particulate matter. It makes for a great sunset, too. And that's the reason why we've seen these spectacular sunsets, is because of the clouds, but also the dust in the atmosphere. And that is heading over toward Texas for the weekend. For us, a little bit more moisture coming back into play. And so we'll see a few more storms around, but it's not going to be a washout or a rain out. There'll be a few scattered storms in the morning, and then they start to push inland. But notice 1 or 2 still near the coast, even in the early afternoon hours, with the heavier storms in the central portion of the state eventually fading away again. And similar conditions expected for Sunday, with a few showers in the morning as the sea breeze moves inland. The heavier storms expected into central Florida. Now, as far as the winds go, they will be light and fairly variable throughout the day on Saturday. So not much push to the storms at all. Sometimes they'll go to calm, so not much wind for your sail either. And that 34 was not right, but we will see some strong gusts with some of the isolated storms that may be around with some of the cells, especially in the early afternoon hours. 81 degrees right now in Jacksonville, 77 in Orlando. 77s seem to be popular in Sebring and Lake Placid and Arcadia, as well as Punta Gorda. Low 80s still at this hour along the coast. The water temperature there it is at 87 degrees. 79 right now with a heat index at 82. And the high today warmed to 91 degrees. 76 was the morning low. Well, here's the forecast for boaters tomorrow. I mentioned calm conditions out there, a light chop, and here's the forecast for 7-day. 30% chance scattered storms. There'll be some around. Not everyone's going to get the rain, though. 40% on Sunday, a little bit better. High temperatures staying at 90 degrees and fairly average rain chances throughout the work week next week. Just the timing a little bit different with those late morning and early afternoon storms along the coast being the main focus. Jacqueline, back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you.